Now on Newsday TV, the U.S. and New York have been struggling to handle wave after wave of migrants who are risking their lives to come into the country. Good morning, everyone. I'm Jasmine Anderson. Newsday is beginning a series of special reports looking at how migrants are making their way to our area, as well as the challenges they're facing in creating once they get here. Ken Bufa has part one of the migrant struggle.
No sabía.
Julio Zambrano describes what happened after arriving at Manhattan's Roosevelt Hotel.
No sabía a dónde irme, no sabía qué tren coger, no sabía, ni qué hacer.
There, he got a health screening, a few boxes of food, and this printout of directions to a different hotel 3 miles away. Then, he was shown the door.
¿Dónde es el metro? ¿Dónde se puede coger el autobús? Colombia, Panamá también, Guatemala, nos robaron en Guatemala, los policías.
Yo me gradué.
Yulena Sevilla is 17 years old. She, her mother, and 9-year-old little brother fled from Venezuela to begin their dangerous 2-month trek.
Allá se ve que sí, ríos, barro, vimos animales, casi personas muertas, casi nos ahogamos los tres.
Just so you understand Yulena's journey, I want to show you. They walked from Venezuela, Colombia, Panama, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, Guatemala, Mexico, before finally making it to the United States.
With many of the migrants ending up here in New York.
Lo que pasa es que hay como lomas, y las lomas tienen una altura que es demasiado alta, y había que bajarlas, para no pasar el río, había que subirlas, pero las lomas se derrumbaban, piedras.
She says she saw other migrants along the path, and despite her young age, the others did not stop to help, even when her life was at risk.
Todo el mundo te da la espalda y muchas cosas, nadie ayuda, pero la gente dice, no te puedo ayudar, tengo que seguir avanzando, así te dice. Yo me iba cayendo y nadie me dio la mano, me tuve que agarrar de una piedra yo misma.
Puedo decir, no he dejado de llorar.
Catherine Sevilla is her mother. She became emotional as she remembered the horrors they faced.
Sí, porque es duro.
Despite having a temporary stay in a New York City hotel, their journey to build a new life for themselves is far from over. A big part of their struggle, getting documentation to work. While the toughest of times may seem behind them, these families say uncertainty and confusion is their new reality. And at the same time, they're holding on to hope and praying their voyage was indeed for a better life.
Primeramente trabajar, estudiar.
Aprender el inglés, ser una buena persona.
Sabemos que Estados Unidos es un país que nos abrió las puertas, nos está dando la oportunidad de seguir adelante.
Ken Bufa, Newsday TV.
Read more about the migrant struggle on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. And you can watch part 2 of our special series tomorrow here on Newsday TV. Eye on the storm. Another day of bone-chilling cold and more snow on the way. Here's a look at the futurecast. We could see 2 to 4 inches of snow on the island. The timing of this storm will make things really tricky. Snow beginning to fall during tomorrow morning's commute and continuing throughout the day. For more information on the snowstorm, go to Newsday.com, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Despite pushback, the Vegas-style casino planned for Uniondale is moving forward. Public meetings on the environmental study on the $4 billion casino resort proposal at the Nassau Coliseum site begins today. That's despite the legal battle between Nassau County and Hofstra University that had put the process on hold.
The vast majority of people in Nassau County were in favor of this project. Why? Because the $100 million a year that would go to local government and the surrounding communities, because of the revenue that it would generate for local businesses. The tax revenue would be phenomenal at that site.
The public sessions hosted by the town of Hempstead are at the Long Island Marriott in Uniondale at 10:30 this morning and 6 o'clock tonight. Tensions are high at one Suffolk school today. It comes as a 13-year-old East Northport girl is accused of threatening her middle school online. FBI agents notified the East Northport Middle School District about the threat it discovered on Snapchat. Police said the threat was not credible. The teen was arrested at school yesterday, released to her parents, and is set to be arraigned at a later date. More than 1,000 Long Island kids will have to fix their falsified vaccine records. The State Department of Health fined Baldwin midwife Jeanette Breen $300,000. She's the owner of Baldwin Midwifery. The state says she lied about vaccinating 1,500 children. Affected kids will have to show proof they're up to date on required shots or in the process of getting them to return to school. Terryville Fire Department is looking to expand. Fire officials are asking residents to approve nearly $18 million to more than triple the size of a substation and repair its headquarters. If approved, homeowners would see about a $160 hike in their fire tax. Voting is next week. The East End Food Market has a new temporary home. The popular farmers market will call Twin Fork Beer Company in Riverhead home while construction continues on its permanent location off Main Road in Riverhead. A new map is showing an increased risk of earthquakes for Long Island. The latest U.S. Geological Survey shows nearly 75% of the country could experience damaging quakes over the next century. It gives Long Island a 10% chance of a window-shattering earthquake over the next 50 years. Checking out your hyper-local forecast, mostly cloudy today. Highs around 33 degrees. A look at your day planner there. Tonight, lows are in the 20s, so make sure you layer up. Snow starts tomorrow morning. Highs around 32 degrees. A look at your 7-day forecast coming up.
Long Island weather is brought to you by Home Tax Saver, PTRC Incorporated.
Hip Hop Bingo here on Long Island. It's a story you'll see only in Newsday.
It's way more exciting than regular bingo.
Tonight we have a special theme, which is hip hop and freestyle. Very popular theme. People love that music and they get into it. They sing along.
I'm stuck in the 90s and the 2000s, so that's what I enjoy the most.
We get to listen to good music, we get to dance to it, and we'll hopefully win a prize.
I don't want to knock regular bingo, but it's just simple B4. Here you get to see the actual video, you get to sing along, you get to really, each one call involves everybody.
What a night. Read more about Hip Hop Bingo on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Need some sunshine? I know we all do. So we found some of the sunniest cities to help you plan your winter escape. Macy Egland and Chris Kahn have the story you'll see only in Newsday.
With all the snow and cold we've had recently, a lot of people are looking to get away. And Newsday put together the top 10 list of great vacations that won't break the bank. One of our personal finance reporters, Chris Kahn, put together that top 10 list. But it wasn't just the cheap trips that you looked at. So what did you consider in this top 10 list?
Three big factors. The first was the available sunshine. The government actually measured this, how cloudy it is, how sunny it is. So we looked at that metric for each city. Second was temperature. We just measured the average temperatures in each of these cities, how warm they were this time of year. The third was obviously the cost to get there. It wasn't just the airfare, but we looked at not just a round trip ticket for two, we also looked at how much it would cost to be in a hotel, about 3 stars or more, and to stay there for about 3 days in the month of February.
Okay, so you took a lot into consideration. Let's go over the top 3. What is at number 3 on the list?
Number 3 was Miami, a place that all New Yorkers pretty much know.
Yes.
We've been going back and forth there for generations. Turquoise water, wonderful beaches, the Everglades, key lime pie, you can get all of that right now. And you know, the price to get there for two, just under $500. So it's a really good deal right now.
Not bad at all. Number 2, what'd you find?
Number 2, Las Vegas. It was built from nightlife, right? But Las Vegas is also in the middle of the Mojave Desert. So you got to think lots of sunshine, big blue skies. It's a great place with lots to do during the day. And you can get there for about $600 for 2 in a hotel.
Not bad. A little bit of a drier heat for those that like that. All right, topping off the top 10 list, what did you find for number 1?
So number 1 was Phoenix. And I should say, full disclosure, I grew up in Phoenix, so I know this place very, very well. This is the time to be there, not in August. And you can get there for, about $500 or less for a trip for 2.
I can hear people clicking, booking those trips right now.
Yeah, and one last thing to remember is for both Phoenix and for Las Vegas, if you want to beat the traffic, you can get there from the MacArthur Islip Airport, and they have flights to both Las Vegas and Phoenix for relatively cheap as well.
So convenient. We love the Islip Airport. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, check the flights. Read more about jumpstarting your summer on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. It's Friday Eve, and here's what's up on Long Island. Checking out Hot Wheels Glow Party. Monster Trucks Live brings the Hot Wheels 5-alarm monster truck Mega Rex, Tiger Shark, and more to the floor on the Nassau Coliseum in the dark. It's Saturday and Sunday in Uniondale.
Ruben, can you believe it has been 20 years since we did a Marinata?
Absolutely. A Marinata?
Ruben Studdard and Clay Aiken are coming to Westbury. The 2 American Idol singing veterans will take the stage tomorrow night at the NYCB Theater at Westbury. And the Islanders are coming back to the island. See them take on the Dallas Stars Sunday night at the UBS Arena at Belmont Park in Elmont. For admission info and more events, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box on our homepage.
Working in journalism, I think you experience the world in a really different way than people in other professions do. I find it very satisfying to learn about things and get to tell other people about them. Newsday,
covering Long Island like no one else can.
I'm Jasmine Anderson. Thank you so much for watching. We'll leave you with a look at your hyperlocal 7-day forecast.